Hey Cookies, we're here with the anniversary party cake guide for you, giving you one of the best teams to hopefully get to the top 5%. I'm at the top 2 right there, as you can see behind me, looking to share all my tips and tricks and secrets with you here today and give you some alternative options as well. So thank you for tuning in. As always, appreciate the likes and the subs. If you have a question, if you have a comment, you do let me know, because I love to hear from you Cookies. Always, that is true. Now, with that said, you can feel free to swing by the Discord server, other great ways to stay connected down below, and I have the timestamps there for you. We'll walk through the anniversary party cake, give you some of the guide and breakdowns. We'll walk through the team, and then we'll go do that run here as always. All right, so let's get moving here. Anniversary party cake for Cake Hound Frenzy Season 3. Woof, let's go. All right, so here's what we got going on. This Cake Hound has really two phases. One, a single target hit phase where it takes about 200 hits. That's correct. You just need to do a ton of damage really fast. Well, just a ton of hits really fast. We're going to want to do a lot of damage here in a little bit. Similar to Dark Choco Planet, actually, if you checked out the guide on the channel as well. Now with that, once you get that, it breaks into a bunch of little Cake Hounds. So we want to make sure that we're doing a ton of area damage, hitting all of them, those kinds of things as always. So we need to find the right blends of cookies in order to do that. Now, the biggest piece here too, before you get started with that, is making sure that you get all these things leveled up. Don't worry about that. You absolutely positively get them to level 10 and get all these random effects available to you as well before you start to focus on maximizing your record. Now, if we go ahead and look at the rewards right now, you will see if you do get above that 250 million damage, you will be able to get in the top 5%. Now, if you exceed that, obviously a lot of that has to deal with your own team's power, how good your artifacts or treasures are here, in order to make your team the best that it can be. Even if you use the exact same combo team that I have as well, that will certainly help you. And then obviously we'll talk about this other key component here, random effect, in a second. So that is the strategy objective of this particular party cake. Now, when we go into edit here, we'll break down our team. So first off, here's what we're looking at. We have a lot of hit damage here with our friend right here, Rye Cookie. So the key on this one is he's got single target, tons and tons of hits go off immediately, and he's got great attack speed. Next, we also have our friend here, Squid Ink Cookie, tons and tons of hits, good on single hit damage if you need it as well, and then area damage when we get to the broken out Cake Hounds. Next, we have our friend Milky Way. Milky Way here again has that chain pushback attack, the locomotive charge periodic damage for 12 ticks. So huge between those three. Then we also have our friend here, Captain Caviar. Captain Caviar's got area damage or explosive damage, torpedo damage, area of effect damage, defense, all that stuff stacks. Huge when you get to that next phase. Additionally here, we are running Moonlight Cookie. Now, we're running Moonlight Cookie, again, multiple damage. We got the damage stacking for the plus 25%, 12 seconds stacks up to 1, starlight damage, periodic damage as well, all great things there and very important for your team. Now, that is the composition. Some of the things that you can think about if you don't have Moonlight already, certainly you could use things like Eclair as well as a substitute there. Essentially, you just want to get something that's got an area effect, something that's going to reduce defense or increase damage for your team as well against the Cake Hounds. Now, in terms of our treasures here, we are running Squishy Jelly Watch for reducing those cooldowns. We are running Old Pilgrim Scroll for additional attack, and then also Dream Conductor's Whistle here, giving us increases crit percent of all allies by 50%, and grants the attack whistle buff by 33.6%, and a bunch of other stuff that you're not really going to need there. Now, another good alternative there, if you want to increase your crit percent, is Grim Looking Sigh. That one is something that you can consider there as well for your team. So those are a couple of good ones that you can think about in terms of switching those out, and certainly feel free to use other treasures. That is the combo that has been working for me. So that is the breakdown of the team. We got a 1-phase, 2-phase punch here when it comes to this single target damage, area damage, and a bunch of damage as always. So next and last, the other big piece that we need to talk about is certainly the random effects. The two biggest ones, now we got really lucky here on 2 golden ones, but the 2 biggest ones that you're going to want to focus on is increased crit percent for 30% and then increased damage percent at 75. So when you get that, that is a huge one that can essentially make or break your record here in terms of, for sure, 25% swings, at least I've seen. So let's go ahead and do our run and put the pedal in the pedal to the metal when it comes to this particular team. Now you can also do all the timing and fun stuff as we always do. However, we are running this in auto mode, so as you can see, here's the 200 clips here. Very, very important for you to get down and out of the way. Took a little long, so certainly things to focus on there. All right, here we go. We're getting our hits in. We should land somewhere, I would say, well over 200 million. Generally, that's kind of the base piece. As we get that additional push and pull with the crits and obviously the damage, makes a huge difference there. So right on the line for about the top 5%. Obviously, I've gotten about 400 million already, and this is 235, putting us right on that edge there. So again, when we look at the reward, 250. If we get the crit, if we get the damage percent, huge, right in there, top 3,000 right now, which is great. One of the best that I've done in these events, and wanted to share this guide here with you today. So let's wind that all back and replay what we have going on. So again, anniversary party cake, we broke down the level in terms of the 1-2 punch and the phases. We showed that on the run as well. We broke down the team, gave you the treasures, and additionally a couple of the key tips there for the random effects that you're going to be focused on, cookies. Now with that, again, questions, comments, do let me know. I'd love to hear from you. Let me know what teams you're running, what's working for you, what's not working, what you like, what you don't like. Feel free to come swing by the Discord server. And last but not least, as always, again, thank you, cookies. Appreciate the likes and the subs and your support, as always. All right, with that said, I hope you enjoyed today's guide. I wish you the best of luck in the event. I want to see that score continuing to get pushed down, because I know you're beating me. That is correct. So best of luck as always, cookies. We'll see you again soon. We got a ton more content always here on the channel coming your way, so stay tuned. Mythras out of here.